Hey guys, welcome back. It's Morpheus here, and at the moment we're just in my newly built shack, radio shack type of thing. I will be doing a tour of this when I've finished making the entire build, or I might do a separate generator type of room. But yeah, this build is going to be, real-time build. I did get some feedback going on about how the beginning of the previous video was a bit too fast-paced and didn't, it wasn't really useful, which, I do agree on. And in fact, I'm trying to go around that by building smaller builds, but in real time, so these builds take maybe 20 minutes, including the tour. So that's my way around that. And then the other thing is also the tour will be in two segments, so a narrated tour and also a silent tour as well, because I like doing silent tours, but I also like doing narrated tours. So the tours, because it's a smaller build, the tours will only take maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But we're going to start off here at Sanctuary Hills. Now, for this build I'm going to do a Barber's kind of theme. Now, you want to start off with a scaffolding frame. That's the way I do it, because I get a couple of feedbacks, a couple of comments every now and then going on about make it have supports, so that way it seems like it can physically be held up, and that's my idea. So again, you want to use your scaffolding, and then I use bands, but you can use any floor you wish, but I'm going to use bands for a specific reason. Now for this floor here, I am just going to add a wooden shack floor, if this woman gets out of my way, and then again go into your bands, get a different one of these big platform floors, and then I'm going to just jump onto it a minute, and you want to get a wooden wall like so. Now there are plenty of ways around this. Now, like I've just done it wrong. In fact, I don't want the floor to be that big, so you can use scaffolding floors if you want, but you have to put the floors in after you've put the door in. That can be a bit of a pain. If this one, oh, it does work. So yeah, so that's the way it looks. I might have another floor coming out here and then stairs coming up, so like this, which I will show you now. In fact, I'm going to go for a floor like that, and then maybe I did spend about 10 minutes just doing a rough build of this. Obviously I scrapped it because obviously I'm building it now for you. So yeah, this is the door in, which is going to look okay. So again, I have used the scaffolding floors, if you've just seen, and I'm going to add in warehouse floors. I might add one of these in, actually, a warehouse type of concrete floor. Because this is a barber's, you associate, a floor to be clean and tiled, and the barber seat's going to be at the back. And then I'm going to get one of another concrete floor, get the angled ones. Now they don't have these in wood, which is a pain. Well, in the wooden tabs, if you look, you don't have any of these, diagonal floors. You do have it on mods, but I'm not using mods, sadly, because I have retired from modded builds for the moment. If that's the right term you want to go for. Yeah, I'm just seeing if we don't have any wooden triangular floors. No, we don't. So, for this little build, I am going to be using a lot of different structures, specifically wood, ban, the other one, warehouse, and metal. So I'm going to use quite a lot of different ones. I'm trying to, it's going to be like not a scrappy build. It's going to be a build where, certain people have a bit of a, they have a tendency to build whatever comes to mind, and most of the time it is scrappy. So you just saw me then, I did have to remove that door because I'm going to use a different door. But that is just the general idea. So if you want to do a wooden size bar, or bar type build, or a barber's, then and you want to use a wooden door, then you use the barn floors, but you can glitch in a door if you want to. So this one is a bit of a pain. I'm hopefully going to get it in there. Come on, don't... Okay. Okay, come on. This is a big pain in the ass doing this one. No. You can just glitch it in there, but I decided it's a bit more difficult to do that. So you want to do that. Now you'll realise in a minute why I've put that door there. You probably already put your mind to it now, actually, if you think about it. So yeah, your door's going to be here. And then we have to do the same on this side. And what I'm going to do is... Okay, I'm going to add the roof on first, because the roof is a bit of a pain in the ass. These are the homey shacks that I added last time as well. I really like the finished product of those, actually. It's one of my favourite home shack type of things. Come on. There we go. And you'd notice the roof won't actually cover this door, and there is a way around that. And we're going to go for a glass roof here. I'm in the wrong one. You want to jump over to your warehouse. Now this build is going to be rather quick. It's going to be probably under 10 minutes. And then I'm going to go for something like this, like so. Going to get rid of these walls here. And you have probably noticed the pillar glitch, as a lot of, probably most people now know it. And again, I'm going to use one of these angled floors. You will require 2 concrete walls for this, as one isn't long enough. So you get it close but far away. Hopefully it doesn't select everything. Like so. Okay, like this. And you may want to, in fact, be extra careful. Get it in line best you can. So something like that. And then you may as well keep these out. I'm just going to put this on the ground. Da, 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 da. There we go. And now you can add in your door if you wish. Hopefully it fits. Don't piss off. Don't piss with me now, please. I said to you, don't piss. Okay, you're going to have the glitch in the door. It was working before, I don't know why it's not now. So I'm going to go for a metal door. It's more secure. And you can also hear the door shut as well. Okay, so I'm going to go for a metal door. Okay, like that. And then obviously I'm going to add in 2 of these floors like this. Come on, you little shit, get in there. Okay, it's not going to work. Well, it will work, but I'm doing this, trying to do the same way as I did a minute ago when I tested to build this. Now, you want to get your scaffolding frame. If it doesn't fit in, you can always use the pillar glitch. But try and get it as close as you can. And then again, you want to do your barn floors, or whichever floors you're going to go for. So I'm going to use barn. Now, you probably can get away with that, so I'm going to put a door on just to see how it looks. Oh, never mind. That's great, Ada. Thank you very much. So I'm going to just take this down a little bit like that, and then use barn floors if you want to. I use barn floors quite a lot, to be honest. You want to go for that. Now it does seem a bit far away, so you want to just keep moving it till you're smooth against that wall, or you can, use the pillar glitch, which we're going to do now. Again, you want to select all glitch. Just hold it down as it's next to something. I selected the entire settlement. That's just great there. Cancel that. Cancel. There we go. Okay. So you may, if you've got a big settlement like mine, you may want to take it out of the way a bit, hence why I'm not building anything at the back. I might build a little guard tower, I'm not sure. Or an exiled kind of person's house. Okay, that's not going to work. Here we go. And then again you want to add in your floor like that. Going to move the house Oh, there you go. Okay, it looks pretty good. Smooth. And then you got to put your stairs on. I'm going to be removing these stairs when I do the house for the barber, because I'm going to latch on the house at the back of the barbershop, if that makes sense. So your door's going to go here. I'm going to go for a metal door. Like that. And then for this bit here, it does require a bit of, construction. So you can probably just use another wall if you want. But I'm going to use my preferred way, which is, again, you want to get your concrete wall. You want to get 3 of your desired shack balcony railings. And, you just glitch one onto the other. I'm going to do mine backwards, so it looks like it's been, like that. Doesn't look smooth, but the idea of it is to make it look scrappy. So it's just a couple of planks of wood stapled together. And then again, you might want to sink this through the floor depending on the height. Yeah, you do. And then like so. May not look perfect, but the idea of it is to look scrappy. And then you can use any of your items to glitch it in. And because I do like my lanterns, I'm going to use a lantern, which I will be using later. So again, you're going to select the lantern, not the fence. Or you can just be an idiot, there you go. Okay, hopefully this fits. It doesn't fit, but that's okay, because what you can do, we're going to just jump in this little house actually. Because what you can do, in fact, is, if the lantern doesn't fix, you can always use a pillar glitch, and I don't think the lantern's going to work. Yep. Now the lantern may work depending on the angle of the house. It won't always work, but you've got about a 50% chance. So we're going to go for the pillar glitch. Okay, hopefully this video isn't too long. I mean, I am known for bloody long ass videos. Okay, you may want to move this to your left a bit. There we go. Now you can do this without the DLC, and depending on whether or not, if somebody asks how can you build this without the DLC or season pass, then I will have a go at building it for you. Now you can see there's a big gaping hole at the top, and again you just want to get any kind of railing, so let's go for one of these. And this single concrete wall won't actually, won't get that high, so you do want to get another one in there. Yeah, as I was saying, if you don't have the DLC or the season pass, anything like that, and you're asking how can I build a clinic barbers like this, I have built something similar before I had a YouTube channel, and it is on my modded save, so I will venture out there into the abyss and have a look to see how I made it, and then I'll try and remake it in vanilla. But it does require a hell of glitching and a bloody long time. So let's try and get it. It does go in there. You can have that like that. I mean, it doesn't look perfect, but from the outside there's no holes in the walls. And now you've got this side as well. So this side you can add some, you might want to add a window in there like this. Come on, don't piss off. Don't go with me now, don't. Okay. This is all about luck, to be honest. But yes guys, I am gonna get a drink. Actually no, because my phone's going off. I won't get a drink now. And we're gonna resume this in a minute. So guys, I'm back, and we're going to continue with our build. Now it's still quite bright outside, so that plays in our advantage. Now, there's a couple of finicky sections of this build. As you just saw, you had to remove the floor to get the wall in, which seems a bit funny. But you may not have to if you've got mods, but if you don't have mods, you will probably have to do that. You probably glitch it in as well, but I'm going off the way that works for me. It may not work for you, but you know. And then this little way here is going to be the barber's, you know, path home, and he's going to have his house here. So the reason why I'm coming out here is because we've got to do some more glitches, which is great. I don't know what annoys me more, glitches or mods. Well, mods are a pain in the ass in my opinion. I fucking hate them. But I'm not going to jump into that bucket of death at the moment. And we're going to have this wall facing inwards, if that makes sense. It may not look perfect. That's not the idea of it. Come on, you dickhead, get in there. I had him then. There we go. Oh, there's a tiny little slither of a gap here, but we can cover that up. Don't scrap the wall. I should have put the roof in first. I always forget about one thing, don't I? It's always one. You might get away with this actually. Not gonna have that there. Oh wait, what did we have it? Did we just have it? Ah, maybe not. Okay. Gonna open this door. Which way does the door open? Open outwards. I'd rather open it inwards, but I'm not bothered. Now you can counteract that. What we're going to do, if you've already put the walls in and not the roof, like I've just done, is simply pop the roof down on the floor, get your concrete wall and measure out the height of it. Concrete wall is just shorter than a barn wall, like by about, I'd say, half a foot. So depending on how nice the collision is, you might get away with it. So let's keep going. You want to put your roof up as high as it can go, and then you want to put your concrete wall in as high as it can go. Now that should be enough. See if it works. I haven't tried this method, so if it doesn't work, I apologise. Is it going to work? Oh. Yes it does. Yes it does. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So, yeah, that's the main structure. So yeah, it may look a bit tatty and ruined, but it's not, you know, if you look at these houses, you know, they're all junky type of houses. So for this one, like, it was the same kind of reason behind it. You know, it's going to be junky. It's going to not look particularly well. I'm going to set off a firework actually. 3, 2, 1. Come on, get brighter. Good enough. We have enough light for the day. I'm going to add minimal, like, you know, a couple of chairs in, and then at the end I'm going to do a tour. So let's go for a couple of concrete barriers like these, like so, and then for the outside, these areas here, I was thinking of adding in a wooden shack, but it would look really stupid and odd. And then I'm going to add in another one here. I'm going to see how well the wooden shack looks with a metal one on the inside. Yeah, you can't even tell. So yeah, that's the interior of it. I might add a roof down. Let's see what our roof looks like. Can't add a roof, which is funky as hell. That's just weird. Oh yeah, we can. How does a roof look? A roof does... let's see what it looks like if we put the wall back on. Now, I'm going to be building the barber's house after this. Not in the same video, it's going to go up next week. So if you like the roof, if you like the roof, I'll put a poll up or a question in the comments. Do you like the roof? If you say no, I'll get rid of it. If you say yes, I'll keep it. So again, I'm obviously going to put a couple of these in. I'm actually going to put the wooden ones in because I like the wooden ones a bit better. Like so. Can we do that? Oh, not going to work, is it? So again, you can just glitch in a post with another post. Not that post. Yeah, that does require a couple of glitches, if I may say. Don't select everything, please. Thank you very much. You should keep selecting that. Okay, like so. You then want to do that, like so. May not look perfect, but that's not the idea of it. And then I might have another one here. No, no, stop it, stop it. Same again, you want to get your concrete wall. You may notice the build's pretty big, but my idea as well is to add in a clothing shop. The logic behind that is, for me, when I get jobs, I always tend to, you get in your best outfit, you get your hair cut, you'll have a wash and stuff. And so I'm going to have like a barber in here as well as a clothing dude. And I'm going to add in some power as well. Connectors and switches, conduits. There we go. I'm not bothered by that. Why glitch? There we go. I mean, just the bat hits the top of the roof, so I'm okay with that. And I'm going to have to build some stairs just to get up there. And then I'll just add on these like so. And then again, you want to do, hang on, wait, so I'll do that one. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Let's do the wire glitch if it works. Oh, it works. Oh, it does work. How great is that? If you don't know the wire glitch, you have to, it's a massive pain in the ass and I barely use it. You have to like press the, or platforms, whatever, and then you simply have to connect it up to your conduit. Now it'll go through anything really. So I'm going to add in a couple of lights. So maybe one of these, and I'm going to go for one of those. I mean, the fan is just to get rid of all of the hair, really. I do like the insides of this, and then I'm going to put up a couple of posters as well. You don't have to watch this bit if you don't really want to. There should be a link in the description if you want to go straight to the tour. Now you can go for the conduit based posters or any of these, so I'm going to put in I'm going to have natural light coming in as well. Every barbers I go to have some kind of poster up on the wall. And then if you put this in rightly, you can put shit on the wall. And then I want Liberty Prime on this wall here. Whichever one he's on. I can see him. Where is he? Where is he? It says you're good to go. That's the one. You're good to go. And then I want the fly in, fly out one. I'm not going to get any Far Harbour based ones because I haven't been there yet. Communist, no thanks. Fly in, fly out, which one is it? I better put that on the wall. There's the Unstoppables. Actually, I'm going to get a pin-up of Nuka-Cola Girl. Whatever her name is. So yeah, that's how the decorations are going to look. we're going to put down the... Is it in resources? Yes, it is. So you got your barber chair. Going to have this at a bit of an angle, like that, and then I'm going to add in a nice assorted flowers and potted plants here. It may go through the wall, but that's Bethesda for you, isn't it? And then all the small ones near the front door so it doesn't get in people's way, like so. Going to add in a little waiting area here. I might go for a couch. I mean, I wouldn't say not many people get the haircut these days, so I'll go for a couch and a couple of shitty chairs, and then I'll get a table in the corner. You can use your rugs, but I don't like overkilling on the rugs. Like, I'm going to add in a big rug, like there, one here, and a little tiny one over there. Like so. So hopefully this is okay. I'm going to put a store in as well. Clothing. How much money do I have? Oh, I have a lot of money. Now, I want one like this, but it's going to be far too bloody big. I might go for a level 1. I mean, your vendors never come out with some high-end shit anyway. So what's the point? You can't put it in there, really? That's a pain in the ass, isn't it? So, for this clothing store, you're going to have to use a rug. Flat surface, which would ideally work. These are a massive pain in the ass, so... It takes me... Oh, right, it works. It works. Okay. And then I'll have the little shop here. He's got his little corner. So the reason to why I've added in a... I did say a reason to why I've added in a clothes shop, which is you'll want to look presentable to possible, you know, future employers. You see McCready looks, you know, neat. Same with Nick Valentine, even though he probably doesn't need a haircut. And we're going to go for some paintings and a picture of this dude on the wall somewhere. Probably, where can I put this picture? Like that. You know, that can be like an idea of what you want your hair to look like. No smoking sign on the wall. Here and there. I'll put in a clock. 2 clocks actually. You got a clock there. And I'll put in a clock here above the wall. The door. Gonna put a couple of these in. I do like these. And I might put one on the wall if I can get away with it. Just a tiny one on the top of the wall. Hopefully this video isn't too long. I'm trying to keep it short, but I do like adding decorations and stuff. So yes. It looks a bit dark, so I'm going to add in a lantern. See how well the smaller one looks like. If it's here. Okay. Might add a lantern on each plant. A plantain. Like so. And then I'll add a larger one there. Actually I won't. I'll add in a small lamp. Oh shit, fuck off, that's bright. Actually I'm going to add a quick table in like this one, and then again you want to go for your lantern. Sorry about that little break there in the video if you noticed. My computer was being all weird. So we've added a small amount of decorations in. I'm going to add a bit more and hopefully that will be it. I might add a double-headed cow in, a dog. I don't want to add a dog on the wall, it's going to bring the wrong impression in it. I am, however, going to put in one of these signs. What does it say? Sail on. I'll put a sail on somewhere along here. I have to get rid of these, don't I? I like those. And instead I will add in a wooden miscellaneous. And then back into decorations, walls, signs, sails. Come on, get on that. Salon. Okay, I like that. Okay, so you got your little roof here. I like the roof. I might add it all. I'm going to see what it looks like with a roof going all the way across. I will put a little question in there somewhere, whether or not you think it should be in there. If it shouldn't, then that's fine, I understand. Not everybody's cup of tea. I had to put that wall on last. Yeah, I thought it was going to happen. You might be able to get this wall on there, as well as the... No, it's not going to happen. I'll just get rid of that wall, put in a warehouse wall, like so. Yeah, looks okay, I like that. Obviously I'm going to have to block off that little tiny gully, whatever the hell that is called. But yes, I do like that. Actually, wait. There we go. And I'll add in a couple of lights on the outside as well. So this last part of the video is just a couple of lights. You don't really have to watch this. So I've got a light there. I might add in one of this string of lights. If you behave. Like that. So you have got your natural light coming in as well. I'm going to add a couple of containers. I'm going to add in a lunch pail, cooler type of thing. It's weird because when you come across it in the, if you come across a lunch pail in the Commonwealth, it's called a cooler. In the coffee shop, it's called a cooler. Bit contradicting. Well done, Bethesda. Well done. And then I'm going to add in another, probably a set of these somewhere. I'll add a little. No, is it gonna work? Like so. And then I'll add a chair for... I'll move this table across. Move that over there a little bit. Now he stands right behind it, don't he? So I'll put a little chair here. Like that. I do like the look of this. I might add one more wall decor on there somewhere. Signs, police, lobster roll, gun shop, ice cream, prizes. No, 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 no. Newbie Hall floats hot dog. Hot dog, there we go. I like that one. Can have that here. Like so. So that's the final product. I'm going to add a door on as well. Actually, it's not the final product yet, guys. And then add on a friendly looking door. Open in, open in. No, no, no. I said open in. Actually, I'm going to go for a barn door. No. I'm going to go for a barn door, whatever the hell it is. Which way are you going to open? Better open outwards. There we go. Okay, I'm okay with that. I like that. Have a quick look in. It's open inwards. I want that to open inwards. Actually, I could have that open outwards, just a different way. That's going to open inwards. You know, I'm happy with that. Got to put some scaffolding on here, and we should be done. Are we done? Okay, now we're done. Get rid of that lamp. Okay. Gonna have a wander around the back. This looks okay. The back isn't, you know, what people see, it's the sides what people see, isn't it? So, you got your salon. So yes, you won't see it, but I'm gonna add some decoration flowers underneath. You know, a couple of crates, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, that is the final finished product, guys. It is a hexagon shape. of some kind. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. 6 sides, yeah. So these are hexagon-shaped barbers. You've got your waiting area here. I'm saying, guys, that is the final finished product. There will be a tour at the end, just to finish what it looks like. I will put a little link in there, description for you, if you just want to watch the tour. I understand that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Hope you got some ideas. If you liked it, put a thumbs up. Any comments, pop a comment down, and I will be back in a jiffy. Hope you liked it, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Back. That was a build phase that you saw at the beginning, and we're moving on to the final tour of the build, which I'm not going to not talk. I'm going to talk through it, but not overbear it. So yeah. Now I haven't fully decorated the underneath part because I added in the floors before I put the decorations in. And I've added in just picket fences, you know, just a lot of random items, to be honest. And I've added in some of these crates as well, you know, that in there there'll be like scissors, you know, your scalpels, take off the hair, and these are the wire fences as well. Now with the roof, I do like where the roof is. Obviously it covers people coming out, so you don't want to get your hair wet. I was thinking of adding in a bench here, but I'm not sure. So yeah, as we come in, you've got your sail on, you've got your salon signs. You will not hit your head on that roof. I've actually walked into it 1,000 times. No, I haven't, love, I haven't, sorry. So, I decided to go for this wall door because, you know, they've been here for a while. Even though we just built it. So they've been here for a while, they've had the walls shot out, that kind of thing. And then, I haven't decorated it to so much of the messy degree, like I've not over decorated it, is the correct word I'm on about. And then you got your little waiting area here. You got your little cooler. You're good to go, which means, hey, good haircut. Now get out of here. And then all of here, you've got your clothing for sale. Your radiator, because the radio, not radiator. And then you've got your Nuka-Cola sign as well, on and off. The back door leads out to her house, well, to their house actually. But I haven't built the house yet. But I'm going to do 2 separate houses. Then you have the barber's bit over here. I have added in these corner floors from before, which is the concrete corner floors, angled floors. As she says, no refunds. So if she cuts off your ear, no refunds, sorry. You have to be Vincent Van Gogh. And then you got Mr. Pebbles in the background. Now she's dressed up in that kind of attire because, you know, it's suitable for a barber. They always wear like smart outfits and stuff usually. Then you got a couple of posters around there as well. I glitched in that roof, and then you got your glass roof as well for some natural light. And then again you've got your small amounts of decorations. You've got your James Bond type suit, and then you've got your little safe under here. The settler can just about fit through this gap, which is great. She's wearing atom cats. So yeah, it's not a big build, guys, so I know this tour is not going to be very long. But yeah, I hope you liked the final product. The next tour, which will take place in a minute, I won't be talking through. It will be about 6:30 in game time, so just before the shop closes. And just to get the aspect of the lights and see how the lights are. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, guys. A new video on the weekend, probably Battlefield. Might be up on Friday actually. I hope you liked it, guys. Put a thumbs up if you did. Anything you want to see, anything you want to say, that's fine. Pop it in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.
Perhaps we should seek shelter.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.